This is a story about life, about struggle, about success. Not just mine, but yours too. Because whether you see it now or not, we're all trading something every single day. Time, energy, choices. That's life. That's trading. I wasn't always here. I wasn't always the guy you see on your screen. I started out just like most people, uncertain, broke, doubting the system, doubting myself. But one thing kept me going, the belief that life's biggest opportunities aren't given, they're taken, and I took mine. See, trading isn't just about charts, candles, or currencies. It's about discipline, patience, and the courage to bet on yourself. It's about understanding that every loss is a lesson and every win is a stepping stone. It's about the grind, the sleepless nights, the early mornings, and that voice in your head telling you to keep going when the rest of the world says stop. But let me tell you something. This journey didn't start with success. It started with failure. More failures than I can count. I remember sitting in front of my screen, watching the markets eat me alive, thinking maybe this isn't for me. But deep down, I knew it wasn't about the markets. It was about me, my mindset, my choices, my willingness to adapt, to learn, and to grow. The truth is, trading is a mirror. It shows you who you really are. It forces you to face your fears, your doubts, and your limits. But it also shows you your potential if you're brave enough to see it. I'm here now because I refuse to quit, because I learned to see every loss as a stepping stone, every setback as a setup for a comeback. And if there's one thing I want you to take away from this, it's this. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be persistent. Success isn't about getting it right all the time. It's about staying in the game long enough to win. This isn't just a stream. This is a movement. A space where we don't just talk about markets. We talk about life, about growth, about becoming the best version of yourself, not just as a trader, but as a person. Because the truth is, the charts don't care about you, but this community does. I do. And together, we're gonna rise. So, take a deep breath, clear your mind, and get ready. This is where traders are made. This is where dreams are built. And this is where your story begins. Let's get it.
We're getting it. We're getting it. Sorry, I just had a sneeze attack. I sneezed like 30 times in a row. Whew. Yeah. Does that happen to you guys? The ultimate snoozer. Thank you, Raj. Okay, let's get rid of all of this. Oh, we needed some music. Oh man, I think today is the worst day of the week in terms of pain. I don't know. I don't know. Here's is better. Is that better? The shoulder hurting. It's been nonstop. I didn't sleep. I didn't sleep. It's a nerve, but like, what are we doing? Like, you know what I mean? Like, going to this chiropractor and like, it feels good for like an hour and then back to shit. I did get it checked out. I'm in a lot of pain right now. I'm fucking sitting here and like if you had to rank it like 1 to 10, I'm probably sitting here in an 8 of pain. On a scale of 1 to 10, it's a good 7 or 8. Can you do a scan? Yeah, I gotta go for an MRI. Still go to the gym or stop that? I haven't been to the gym in a couple of weeks because I'm in a lot of pain. My diet's off, my gym's off, everything's off. I've lost some weight. I can't. I'm in pain. I walk around every day, all day long, in pain. Tore a muscle? Oh well, that's what we thought at the chiropractor, and he checked, and he said that I wouldn't have had any any strength. Like he did like a strength test, and I wouldn't have had any strength if I pulled the muscle. He was like, "No, you're pretty strong. It's just pain." Arms deflated like sponge. I got muscle memory, right? It's like you get back in the gym after a week, you look the same as you did before. Maybe you're just that strong you can force through a test. Maybe, but he said he would doubt it. He doubts it. Anyway, I'm in so much pain. I didn't sleep all night, and I don't know what else to do. I asked him, I was like, what about professional athletes? Like, this shit happens to them. How do they heal? Send me to those guys. They fucking heal in like a day. What about soccer? They got some magic spray. That shit happens on the field. They just spray you with some shit and you're like brand new. Like a refurbished player. And I'll take a refurbished Wix. I need that soccer spray. Fuckery. Alright, so let's do some levels. Holy Nikes. What the fuck is this candle? Okay, so the daily candle is almost 800 pips already. 720 pips of pure wick. We have a daily candle of 720 pips worth of wick. That's it. You said yesterday it was going from your spine all the way to your shoulder blade. It's going from my neck right here, from like right here, into my shoulder blade and down my arm. And I don't like all from here, from my elbow up to my shoulder. It feels like it's getting fucking crushed right now by like something is crushing it. That's what it feels like. It's just constant pressure on my arm, like something is like squeezing the shit out of it. This wick's a sign? Yeah, at some point this wick is gonna be filled. It is a sign. Alright, let's look at some levels. Okay, 1,000 pips. 1,000 pip range. Almost. There's $100 price difference in gold. $200 price difference in gold over a couple of days. That's so wild. Clean below, clean above. But the one we're in obviously wanted to look like shit. Oh wow. This isn't bad. This is nice. What's happening here right now? Hold on a second, chat. Someone's calling me. All right, this is very nice here. I mean, we didn't see this just kind of happen, but the rebreak of the 30 high, I think this is lovely to come up. Just kind of late to this. Closed back in range. We respected this support. This one closed above the most recent. You got a bottom wick. You rebroke the highs here, and you would have had a stop here of about 80 pips to the rest of the range up. It's a bit late to get in here for me. It's about 20 pips past it. Nerve impingement. He told me I might have a disc that went into the pathway where the nerve is. And it might not just be the nerve. It might be that we have to move the disc. Well, this looks good to come up. It's a good trade for aggressive entries. And I mean, yeah, that was a pretty good trade. It would have been B here by now already. How much did they give you? Gotta be honest though, I probably wouldn't have closed anything here until we get up to 31.89 areas. So if it comes back to this yellow line, probably would have been a B. This isn't that bad either above here. Just a bit skeptical. I think we could still fake out, come back down in range here. So I would like to see price. Oh, wait. Where's my people? They're here. I was like, where's Zoom? Zoom not here? We got red folders. Yes, let's check. Ooh, 8:30. Could we have any more red folders? And then, oh my God. IPS is going to be in full swing today. If you got that irritable bowel syndrome, you're going to be feeling it in about 20 minutes. 8:40, he's speaking. Wow. Bless me. God damn, that felt like my arm almost fell off. I had a sneeze attack like 20 minutes ago, right before streaming, and like I felt it in my arm. God damn. PPI retail sales, unemployment claims, Empire State Manufacturing Index, Philly Fed Manufacturing. Oh, but the big one, fart box news here, natural gas storage at 10:30. That big one. I mean, let's see, 8:15 is almost here. Too much news, 5 red folders. Yeah, we're gonna be waiting. We're gonna be waiting here a bit. Oh my God, my arm. try cupping. Meds. Yeah, I'm living off ibuprofen right now, but I tried not to take it the last couple of days, and I'm feeling it. Like, I could not sleep. Like, when I sit down or when I lay down, I feel a lot of pain. Like right now, when I stand up and the arm's just hanging, it's fine. Oh man. Looks, you got any supercars? I put a cape on my Honda Civic. Does that count? That counts. Perfect. Yeah, I'm taking anti-inflammatories right now. Looks, read my message above. ChatGPT says orthopedic spine specialist and possibly get an MRI of the cervical spine to confirm what's going on. But what did you ask ChatGPT? Oh wait, that wasn't your question. Wix, I took sales at 5:30 a.m. on the 30 time frame today and got smacked. Can you analyze it for me? Was it a good trade? You took sells as this bitch, is this bullish? No, that's not a good trade. And I don't have a level here. Like, what level did you have there? Bless me. Thank me. I'm welcome. No, I didn't have a level there. If the level was like this, we close right at it, bearish like that, and then the next one had a top wick and then rebroke the lows, then yeah. You had to wait for the 6 a.m. for the 6 a.m. candle. Create a top wick and break the lows. This 5:30 flip was not good. Damn it. Sorry. Yeah, well, yeah, this wouldn't have been a good position. Let's get rid of that. There's no level there. Only would have been good if there was a level right there. Hope you heard me explain that. I don't know how long I was muted for. Would have been a good position at 6 if there was a level here, and then you already had the bearish closure, top wick, break of the lows. Would have been a good position, but you're not at a level, and yeah, you didn't get a bearish closure at resistance. If you were at resistance with that closure, top wick break of the lows. Yeah, no, I was saying that I haven't even placed the trade yet today, and I got $100 worth of synchronization in my terminal. Like, I haven't even placed the position. I have nothing going on yet this morning, but all of a sudden I see minus $100. I'm like, what? And then it says synchronization. Some bullshit. What are they synchronizing? Me showing up to the charts? Probably watching the stream like, oh, he's here. Hit him with 100. More people at the Zoom door? No. They lying. They at the wrong door. Wrong Zoom. Go around. There goes breaking up, breaking up. 10 minutes here for news. Did you ask them what the synchronization charge is? No, somebody else did. I forgot what it was. I think Nate asked them. Oh, fuck. Yeah, that was a good trade up there. Ask them so they can remove it or adjust it somehow. So maybe it's change broker. It's small price to pay, I guess. $100 in the grand scheme of things. Commission for the exchange AMP users. Yeah, but they all use the same exchange, which is Comex. So that should be, it'll probably show up as commissions on a different broker. I don't know. I'm able to trade MT5 future. I'm able to trade futures on MT5 through a regulated broker. I take it. I mean, when positions are like $3,000, $4,000, $100 is not a big deal. I guess it's all relative. Yeah, we got news here in 5 minutes. Just let's wait. Yeah, I'm bringing you guys outside with me. I got this hemp cream I'm about to put on. Galena. Got news here in 90 seconds. Let's see what happens. Look at this shit. I don't remember last time there was this many folders. Yeah, if anything, Blueberry pays him for taking positions, right? Right, Jay? Blueberry pays you for taking positions. Right. You guys ready? 10 seconds here for news. Yeah, when Jay goes to the register at the store, they pay him to take the food. All right. Pending. Bad numbers, good numbers. Bad numbers here. Bad numbers here. Hit me with some green. Hit me with some green right here. Ooh, red. Side bets on the next one. What's Vegas saying? Ooh, green. Give me another green one. Oh, even. It's all over the place. Good numbers, bad numbers, even numbers. Whipsaw time. Trying to adopt another kid? No, at this point, I just need a shoulder. Ain't trying to see no more kids. Hard enough giving enough attention to the ones I have right now. Another one? No. Weird day for news. I know, we also got Powell speaking in 8 minutes. Yeah. Because there's not much we can do. We gotta wait for this to hit. I don't want to be stuck in positions before red folders. Just kind of gotta wait another 8 minutes. I can't think straight. Hard to think when you're in pain. I'd be having a thought and then I'm like, I don't even care for discussing it right now. Wait for the good afternoon. No, pal's coming in here talking about good morning. Good morning, boom. Market that's it. Fucking gold's in negative. I feel like we need a catalyst to fucking fill this gap up here. And Powell could do it. Powell could be the guy. Oh my god. I need to go take some more meds or something. I don't know. Shit. God damn it, arm. Work. I don't know what to do with it. I gotta get food. I gotta eat. Can't eat on an empty. Can't take all these meds on an empty stomach. Fucking. Just fucking end up destroying my stomach. That's why they say take with food. You could do a lot of damage by taking meds on an empty stomach. It's a good thing Powell woke up early, but like, we're not waking up with a Trump tweet talking about like get ready for the Powell announcement, right? That would have been dope. Chat, is it pecan or is it pecan? What's the proper way to say it? Is it butter pecan or is it butter pecan? Pecan. No, because I got some ice cream and I didn't know the right way to actually say it. I did, but I just don't remember. Pecan. Oh, if you're British, you say pecan. If you're American, you say pecan. I mean, if we can't come to an agreement on this, how are we supposed to agree on a trade? Yeah, I bought some butter pecan ice cream. Side bets on Celtics Knicks game. Knicks are taking game 6. That's for sure. Their name even rhymes with 6. Anything that rhymes with 6 always wins. Just a fact of nature. Boston in 7? No, Boston in 2027, because Tatum ain't playing in 2026. Boston 2027. Enjoy it. Game 7 is the hardest game to win, so trying to win immediately at all costs. Yes, it is the best thing. At all costs. Look at this. We took out Tatum. Sniped him. Can you explain how consistency works? In on 100%. I don't know, can anyone explain that? No, I mean the Celtics weren't gonna let the Knicks game over, like expecting a W. Like I was almost sure they weren't gonna win yesterday. They came in expecting a W. The Celtics weren't gonna lose every single game on their home floor. Like it's just the odds weren't there. And the Celtics are 9-2 without Tatum this year. Like they're fucking stacked. Consistency basically equals following your plan each day and waking up early as fuck, even if you're in a lot of pain. Absolutely. Benny out there catching a tan. All right, we got Powell speaking for 2 minutes already.
Bro, Powell's a moron. Good morning, by the way. Uh, he just said that the long-term interest rates are likely to be higher as the economy changes and policy is in flux. Bro, this guy's an idiot. He calls them the supply shock. So we may be entering a period of more frequent and potentially more persistent supply shocks, a difficult challenge for the economy and for central banks.
He's doing it in
He goes, the
spite
supply
of Trump. He's
Yeah. No, he's doing it on purpose. The supply shocks remarks are similar to those Powell had delivered back over the past several weeks, cautioning that policy changes could put the Fed in a difficult balancing act. Bro, I don't understand how much more of a leech he is to the Democratic Party to make sure that people.
I think it's personal. It's personal with Trump. And
Even if he doesn't like
calls
Trump.
him names and shit.
Yeah, but he is a moron. So he has to take accountability. Bro, he dropped the rate so fast with Biden, even though they fudged and lied on all the numbers, invented 1 million jobs just to make the market go up
They didn't
like
invent
crazy.
the jobs. They changed the formula to calculate the jobless numbers.
Yep.
So
how can you do
what
that
they did was they
by fabricating?
They got rid of the chronically unemployed, right? To say that they're no longer part of the workforce, so we can't count them as unemployed because they've been unemployed forever. So they stopped counting them. And it was like if you're unemployed for like 6 months, though, we don't count you as unemployed anymore because that's like chronic.
Yeah, they did that back in December of 2023, and they fudged the numbers after that throughout 2024 to try to get Biden elected again to show that the economy was better than it actually was. People were not fooled. It was a dump what was going on. So how is he still able to think that what he does is making sense? I don't get it. I don't know why Trump doesn't fire him.
I don't think he can get rid of him just like that. He's got a.
Mm,
Isn't he? Is Powell an elected official?
I don't know. Let me check.
Let me chat GPT.
Look.
I don't know if they want to just have that kind of effect on the Fed, right? I don't know. But if it's somebody you
Yeah.
appointed, right? Like it's somebody that Trump appointed, why can't he get rid of him? Somebody he
Yeah.
hired.
Options
he
is
fired.
correct. Yeah. Options is correct. He was appointed by Trump. And then reappointed by Biden. So he was appointed by Trump February 5th, 2018, and then reappointed by Biden
When
in
you're appointed,
2022.
doesn't mean you get the job. There still has to be a vote on it.
Yes, the president has to appoint it, and then it has to be confirmed by the Senate, I mean. So I'm guessing
He was voted.
it was pretty simple when the president nominated him. His term as chair is extended to May 2026. But he will
we're gonna
remain
get
as the
Powell
Fed
out of
governor.
office before GTA 6. That's wild.
Well, he remains as the Fed governor until 2028, but as the chair, it extends to May 2026. So, yeah.
I don't know. What happens first? Do we get GTA 6 first, or do we get Powell leaving first?
Yeah, we might never get GTA 6, man, in our lifetime.
Yeah, well, at this rate, we might not ever have Powell leave.
I mean, he was confirmed voted in 84 to 13 votes in the Senate. And
who are those 13
when Trump
brave
nominated
souls?
him? I don't know, but they went up in 2022 from 84-13 to 80-19. So, bro, that's a lot of votes, man. That's a lot of votes.
This guy's definitely selling signals in the Senate. Join my Discord, the Powell Signal Service. GPS, get Powell signals. That's tough. Apparently GTA 6 story mode has been complete for a while, and now they're just fixing the online mode. Well, why did they delay it a year? 1 whole year. I feel like they're already playing it, and like, you know, the #1 GTA 6 player in the world is getting there right now, like a whole year ahead of you guys. Just probably close friends and family already got the game. Most of the money they make comes from online players. Yeah, but they had 8 years to make it. They've been making this shit since 2018. I don't know. Federal Reserve is a massive scam. Yeah, but so are the Olympics. So is So are the Oscars. So is a lot of things. Olympics is crazy. They get all these fucking professional athletes to come show up, play for free. That's the crazy one. And they make all the money. Let's get the best athletes in the world to play the game tomorrow, and we won't pay them shit, and they'll be happy to do it. How did they pull that one off? Yeah, think about the profits behind the Olympics. All right. Well, 10 minutes into Pal's speech. Nothing's happened. Not all sports players can tell they have multiple Olympic medals, like a big thing in the sport. What? Yeah, but you see, the Olympics got you believing that. How did they pull that off? How did they make you believe that? They had to convince the athletes first, right? Come play for free, right? For them, there's going to be there's going to be billions and billions of dollars made. You're not going to get paid. We are, but like, come play. And they were able to convince everyone. No, I enjoy watching the Olympics from time to time, like the sports that I like, but like I make sure I make time for curling. When curling is on, Wix 9 got a day off. Right? Because like I'm always in the market for a good housekeeper. So always need a good cleaning lady. So yeah, I never miss curling. But like outside of that, like yo, we're gonna have everything here. Trump said everything's coming to America and it's not fucking leaving. Curling's what injured my arm, right? Dusting off this gold. Watching too much curling. Fucking remote. Yeah, we're getting the World Cup. We're getting the Olympics. Man, there's so much free range above 31.95. Let's just see what happens. Can we get up there? Once we're above 31.95, we're going to need a range established, and then we'll look for a push-up. I'm not going to trust the first closure above. We need some good stops to develop. Yeah, I'd like to go to some World Cup matches. Damn, it's $1,000 for the Knicks tickets and the nosebleeds. The cheapest ticket for the game. $800. Who the fuck wants to sit in the nosebleeds? Closer on the couch? Yes. But you said my closer on the couch. Jay is turning green right now into the fucking Hulk. It's you are. Physiotherapist, I'm gonna go. I need an MRI first. They gotta see if it's the nerve. I need like confirmation. Because, okay, so I went to the guy yesterday. He's like, look, here's the deal. Like, I can feel it, I can pinpoint it, but with what I did, you should have been getting better, right? We moved over your C5 and we freed the pathway where the nerve goes through. And he's like, if there's still something blocking it, I just don't see it. So if you're still in pain, he's like, I would have expected you to feel better. But since you're still in that same kind of pain, I think we should, like, we'll probably, after all the therapy, we'll schedule a X-ray and an MRI. Thanks, Professor. Need to build the narrative of your shoulder. Yeah, that's it. You have any more news today? I think we're good, right? 9:15, some yellow folders. 10 a.m., some yellow. Like, what the fuck is going on in the U.S. today? They just said, you know what? Fuck it, drop it on them. It's folders all day. Yeah, they're yellow folders, like a lot of folders, like a lot of different numbers. Too much math. Yeah, we'll run Inner Circle today, probably around NYC Open. We'll start. I want to see how, if we do anything, if we set up, and then we'll start NYC Open. This can keep pushing up. Yeah, but I think we'll set up. It'll give us a chance to hop on. I think we'll have that opportunity. Yo, yo. What's up, Tom? How you doing? 10 seconds for the 1 hour. Close above this little area. Yeah, I figure we come up here. Right, closed above the 1 hour. Yeah. The most recent. Have not tapped the overall area yet. Sort the shoulder out? No, it's fucked. Ow, I'm in pain. Ow, ow, ow. This shit is so funny. Every time I move, this shit hurts. Stop moving. I hate those kind of jokes. It's not funny. Not funny, Tom. Alright, we're waiting on a closure here. We're either gonna have to push up here, close above, or reject hard and come back, and get a bearish closure. So I'm waiting on that. This like only feels better when I need a stand-up desk or something. This thing get a stand-up desk because of my shoulder. This thing only feels better like I stand up and like it's a little bit of relief. As soon as I sit down or lay down, this shit starts fucking hurting. You thirsty, Benny? I'm happy to see you too, bud. What are you doing, tanning? You're gonna get burned. Tan your front. Tan the front. Lay on your back, bro. Tan the front. Why are you laying down on your stomach? What? What'd you say? Huh? I don't know how it got started. I thought I slept bad. It could be a myriad of reasons. You'll have a knot under your shoulder. I don't know. It's not my shoulder. I feel it originating in my neck. means we can't stop these pains. No, there's no reason for me to be in pain. I should not be. all right. Man, I hate sitting back down. Coming up on a 15 close here. It's gonna get interesting. This. Oh wow. People at the Zoom door. Come on in. So kind of having a 5 fake out here, but we're so bullish that I would still look for higher time frame closures above here. Maybe a 15. If not, we have the 30 coming up here. It's gonna get very interesting because the 5 faked out. Now we're getting closer back up above, right? We'll see. Hey, stop. We're in this 15. Yeah, I want to see it close with a top wick. Could get really interesting. I think we also have NYC Open coming up here in 15 minutes. Maybe this next 15 can hold instead of pushing so we can drive for NYC Open. And you're going to get this 15 closing in 1 minute. Excuse me. Stops are pretty heavy on this 15, right? So I'd want the next 15 to give us a bottom wick into the range here and create that stop. I don't want to use this current 15. The one coming up here in 30 seconds, I want to use that without having a drive. Looks like there's volume. Volume coming in. Yeah, 15 closed. Well, hopefully it doesn't drive. I want to see this attempt to come back down in range. Because we've never really pulled back. This doesn't necessarily need to fill all the way up, right? It can start breaking highs here, come back down in range. So I want to see the 31.95 here, respect it as a support. So even if this starts coming up here now, you know, there's a chance of this happening. What we've seen to the left, right? Right, and these lows before the drive, so I don't want to do that just to then come up, right? That's why I want to establish this as a support. I was buying 50 pips, that was 50? God damn. Hey, 50 pips. Excuse me. Scootsy. Well, but you had to have opened them right in the beginning of the candle, right? 48. $31.90 on spot. It's a bit different, yeah. No bottom wick yet on this 15. The 30 hasn't closed yet. NYC Open here in 12 minutes. We'll see. Is Bal still talking? I don't know. I don't think so. Because he started talking 40 minutes ago. Excuse me. Didn't mean to make all of you yawn right now. Is the 15 flipping back? Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, if we're setting up here for NYSE Open, then it might be about 10-15 minutes late to start the inner circle.
Man, I'm so annoyed the 15 didn't have a bottom wick. I would have taken that and I would have cut, what, 60, 50, 60 pips. So annoying. We had the top wick. We never got the bottom wick, really. And it just pushed. That sucks.
Spam calling. Spam. Waiting here, waiting on the starty close. Closing above the range. There's a wick to fill. This 5. Let's see. 10 more minutes here for the starty. And the 15. 9 minutes. It's the 5 level here. 3201. Yeah, once we close, I'm gonna look for a retest of support here. We need a bottom wick there. If it closes bullish, we might see a bit of a bullish push, right? Because if it closes bullish, that means the last 5 minutes of this candle will probably be the one pushing this up, which means some bullish momentum, maybe a top wick first, but then we're going to have to make an attempt to come down here. Once we do, I'll have buy stops on rebreaks of highs. Shoot, it might be a 10 a.m. position, right? Maybe 9:30 will set us up. The 9:30 candle will set us up, and then we'll drive. We'll see how this plays out. If this flips bearish, starts driving, the key is to close respecting 31.95, right? Hold it as support. What you looking for? I'm looking for support to be formed here. I'm looking to see if we can come back down to this area and form a support, right? Because this is too far, right? The stops here will be wild. So I need a support formed here that I can use as a stop. Once I have a solid stop, I can look for a retest of the highs or the wick that we just made, or drive through the range up, right? Because I got to see that we're not going to pull back all the way down into range. So I need to see 95 established as a support. Right, NYSE open, 2 minutes, volumes coming in. We can make a quick bottom wick and bounce heavy, but that's not gonna, that wouldn't be my entry. I want to make sure we establish this as support, which means I want a closure. 5:15. Let's see. This is a 5 level. This 5 level you close bearish at. And continue down, right? So in order to make sure we don't continue all the way down, I'm gonna give it a chance to go down. And then I'm gonna look for it to come back up in range and close above and continue up. And I'm okay with bearish closures here as long as they're above. Yeah, above 31.95. What I want this candle to close above. So if we can get, let me draw it out. Yeah, if we can get the closure like this, then we'll wait for this candle. Most likely you'll see some kind of top wick here, right? And then you'll see this candle come down, attempt to come down here, and I'll set a buy stop here. I'm gonna break it at high because this one just respected, and now we've attempted to come down here. So any kind of flip is the bottom wick gonna drive back up in range, and that kind of closure would also be the 30, right? Right. Once we start coming up here, whoops, sorry. Once we start coming up here, this is what we would be looking like, right? Entry on break of highs, but at that point, right? Once this closes above and respecting this right now in a minute, look at the 30. The 30's just got a top wick here and closing like this. Right? Let's look at the 30. You see how it's closing right there, right above here. Close, really close to it, but right at it. Yeah, I need a bottom. So here's the deal. If we come back down and re-break these lows, I'll set a buy stop on the break of the highs. But right now, I got nothing here. The pre-trade stretch. We know that one. So we got to re-break the lows, and I'll set a buy stop once we start making a bottom wick. Uh-oh, we're about to be activated. Will we get activated? I think this is 2 foot. What is it? Oh, 2. Oh, wow. Yeah, hourly might flip bearish. Thirties closed above. This would be the rebreak of the highs if we do. We did get the bottom wick. This would be roughly a 55 pip stop. Yeah, I like that this is coming down to create that wick. You'd figure a break of the highs is filling this wick up. Let's see. Oof. That held. The 5 held. I don't know. Let's see. We spoke about this. We'll make a top wick, come down, re-break the lows, and then set a buy stop. And if this comes down in range steeper, I mean, no harm, no foul. But technically, a re-break of the highs should move up here.
Oh, they had another discussion. I got you.
We hear you, Kenny.
Oh, what up, though?
What up?
This touchdown in Atlanta.
Nice. What are you doing in Atlanta?
Hanging out.
Nah, just chilling.
Just hanging out. What up, though? What's going on, man? Yeah, how long y'all gonna be on?
Not too long, because I'm going to go to Inner Circle soon. I have to
Oh, okay,
get that
okay.
started.
All right, you guys catch any pips?
Well, we're about to. Buy stops.
Oh.
Well, we'll see right now.
Okay.
We'll see right now what it wants to do to us.
All right, I'm gonna get on for a couple minutes, but y'all go ahead, man. I'm gonna set up shop, see if I can get on my laptop for a second. But I'll catch y'all tomorrow morning then.
For sure, for sure.
Appreciate it.
Later.
going on, man? Welcome back to it, baby. Can we get every thought of it?
It's so funny.
And you're chilling in the hot ladder. Nice.
Let's see. Maybe we'll get activated here. This current candle stops for me. That's the extent of my risk here today. You know what I'm gonna do here? On my live account. Actually, no, I'm gonna keep risk at current stops. I wanted to break through this level. We've attempted. We gotta break through this 5. Let's see. Let's see. Gave it a chance. I was gonna go break even there, but I think this has a chance to push through with the volume. It's NYC open, so I'm gonna give it a chance to push through. I was gonna move my stops to break even at the highs there, but NYC volume. Let's see. It rebroke highs, so I wanted to drive through, ideally. Alright, moving stops to break even here. Okay. I'm not securing anything, just moving stops to break even. And that's it. Technically, we shouldn't pull back because we rebroke the highs. Oh, fuck off. It rebroke the highs. We moved to break even. At this point, I'd need a closure above this most recent. So here's the deal. Yeah, if we can close above this most recent, which is what's giving us issue right now, this 15 level. How much did we see? About 17 pips. That's not enough. No, like this level is holding here, this 515 level. Yeah, we at this point we want to close above this area, so we got 3 minutes here, right? 3 minutes can give you that closure. I mean, we'll take the same entry, it'll just be above these highs. Still a wick to fill, but we just need that closure above now. Last trade on stream on your live account, you unfortunately lost a total of -4 pips. It was at break even. It was also like a pip in profit on break even. It's just when it slid back, it slipped the stop. But yeah, that's a B. Glad we went B there. close, secure 10. Yeah, but on that position, I'm expecting like 300. Like 200. So, at least the fill of the wick on the 30, right? And maybe it still does that just on the next 15. I don't know.
Yeah, I had a level on spot at 31.9685. So when you actually moved to BE, I closed partials there. I don't remember when I put that line up, but that's where it was. And the next one is at 31.9983 on spot, which is the high that it created. Yeah. So I don't remember why, but I had it set there. So I was like, all right, I'm just gonna go with what I had set it up. I just couldn't remember why I did, and it actually rejected exactly right there. So I kind of got lucky.
So if we close above this 15 here in a minute, above the most recent 15, I will look for positions. If we don't, I'll call it a session and I'll take it to the inner circle, and
Okay,
we'll trade it in the signal channel if anything.
sounds good.
Doesn't look like we're closing above there.
In the meantime, chat, why don't you go ahead and drop a like? It's in sub only mode, so everybody's subbed here. So drop a like, show some love.
Hell yeah. Yeah, 30 seconds here. Might be the next 15 that does it. Or maybe this comes down back in range. Maybe this fakes out. You get a closure below right now. Closure above on the next one. 10 a.m. takes you up. Yeah, we close back in range. So there's a few candles that still have to print, a few more candles in order for me to see positions. The 30 looks like it held though. So we'll see. I think we'll end up watching the hourly through here, and we'll look for positions with the signal group. Sells here? No, I'm not looking for sells here. It's gonna have to really close bearish. Probably even on the hourly to look for sells. Right now I'm looking for a closure back up above here. All right, yeah, let's call it a session. If you're part of the inner circle, just let me drop a link in about 5 minutes. Zoom gang, see you guys in the clubhouse. Chat, love and wisdom to you all, mods. Thank you for helping me run the stream. I'm gonna call it here. If you're part of the signal channel, stay locked in. We're probably gonna be trading through 11:30. All right, I will see you guys tomorrow. As for me, you already know the deal. My time here is up, and just like that, another New York session is in the books. Enjoy your day, everyone. Stay safe. Later.